4 days have passed since we sunk the USS Alabama and another decisive victory. Since then, the enemy cruiser force that was operating with the USS Alabama has evaded us at every move. We now believe it has run back to the New Hebrides, tail tucked between its legs. At 1700 hours on September 6, we detected another battle group, 4 American destroyers and 2 light cruisers. Task Force 1 is on an intercept course. Hopefully, we will be able to catch this faster enemy force and crush it like every foe that has come across Task Force 1. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back to another exciting episode of War on the Sea as the Imperial Japanese Navy. As you can see, we have an enemy task force on our hands, 4 destroyers and 2 light cruisers. Task Force 1 is going to move to engage, and we also have some Vals in the area, so we will see if we can strike them first. It is currently September 6, 1942, and we have sunk quite a few enemy subs since our last episode. I believe we have sunk at least 4, no, it looks like 5. Yeah, 5 enemy submarines, as can be seen here. And we're up to a total of 205 enemy vessels sunk. Quite the tally, that is for sure. Other than that, things have been going rather swell. Very little enemy activity in the area. There are some destroyer groups operating around the New Hebrides, but other than that, this is the first thing, besides a submarine, that we have seen. It seems the Americans have abandoned the whole merchant spam thing. Anyway, let's go to tactical and see what we can do here. And we already have contact, and our task force is in here as well, so that is perfect. Let's begin. So we will hit them with our Vals. First off, let's switch to all of our vessels, and we are going to have this formation change course and start heading south for now. And we can look at the enemy fleet composition. Yep, 2 light cruisers, and then of course a whole slew of destroyers. We still have a lot of destroyers to sink before we are going to eliminate all of them, but the Allies are out of all of their battleships, heavy cruisers, and carriers at this point. And here we go. See? Let's send our Vals in. Part of me thinks they may try to just fly away, or sail away, excuse me. Ships don't fly. Silly, silly. We'll see though. They may just retreat. I'm not sure they'll turn around to engage our surface force. If anything, our surface force may not even be detectable right now. What's their range? Let's have Fubuki target, say, number 5. Yeah, 46 kilometers away. We may be re-engaging on the campaign map. Okay, so in that case, we will just strike these guys with our aircraft. I'm thinking we'll hit the 2 light cruisers. That's the most sensible thing to do. Destroyers are kind of hard to hit. It seems my pilots have difficulties hitting enemy destroyers. And we want to get as many bombs on targets as possible. So let's adjust course here. Something like that. Looking good. Looking pretty good. And what kind of cruiser? So it looks like another Cleveland. Yeah, 2 Clevelands. By the looks of things, they have quite a few Clevelands left if we look at the recognition manual here. Go to ships, down to Cleveland. Oh, Brooklyn, Atlanta, Cleveland. Yeah, here we go. 39 in the class. We've sunk quite a few. It looks like they're just going right down the roster here, judging by what we have sunk. So we probably have like Tallahassee and Birmingham here. Who knows? All right, time compression. Let's get them. Okay, they are braking. Beginning evasive maneuvers. Okay, change course, start cutting into them now. Looks like this rear one is not cooperating like I would like. Maybe we'll hit a destroyer then. All right, this flight, go ahead and engage 1. Begin your attack. And you know what? I know yeah, you actually just go for 4. Go for 4. Okay, starting to take anti-aircraft fire. It's to be expected. Lots of anti-aircraft fire. Hopefully our Vals will make it out of this. Our carrier air wings are a little weak right now. We definitely need to head back to Rabaul to replenish our air wings relatively soon. Something I want to do. I wanted to wait until Task Force 1 with Yamato and Musashi was back in the AO, and they are now, so seems like a good time. One Val's going down. Bombs away. Let's see what we get. Okay, couple of hits here, and we tore up her bow. 2 Vals went down in this formation. Quite a few hits, though. Solid, solid. It looks like 3 Vals have been destroyed. Possibly more. Let's bring it up. Yeah, yikes. Okay. High attrition. However, yeah, okay, that is less than ideal. Lost 5 Vals. But both of their light cruisers look pretty hurt. This one less so than the one in the rear, which has a fire on the foredeck. And it looks like one of her 5-inch mounts is jammed. I'm not sure we're actually going to be able to engage. I think we will leave combat and reinitiate the fight. There we go. They're still firing at our remaining Vals. Let's go ahead and retreat. We can leave now. Let's go ahead and do that. Confirm. Moderate damage on both cruisers. Okay. And continue. These guys are going to RTB. We already have another flight of Vals, if I can click on them, that are heading this way. And Task Force 1 is heading down there as well. We will launch more float planes to try to find them and pick them up once this 30-minute cooldown is over. And with that, let's have Carediff 5 start heading back to Rabaul so they can rearm. I-15 just hanging out here. Well, you can head down here. And I'm going to do a little bit of organization, and I'll keep you all updated and let you know when we have contact with the enemy. Well, here we go. We have an interesting development here. We have 2 enemy destroyers closing in on Task Force 1. It seems like they want to engage, which seems like a terrible idea for them. But we will see. They actually... Okay, they are sailing away, and now Task Force 1 has an engagement. This may be a sub. We do have aircraft in the area, and maybe these guys will be in the area. Let's go to tactical and see what's going on. All of our float planes are here. Hopefully we pick up the enemy task force out there, but I do have a... Okay, new ship contacts. Those are the 2 destroyers. Okay, in that case, these 3 are going to... We want to keep Fubuki in the area. So Takao, Chokai, Kumano are going to form up into a brand new formation, and they're going to split off, making 30 knots. They're going to head up here and investigate. Fubuki, go ahead and slow down and listen on hydrophones. I have a feeling there's a sub. I may be overreacting. Subs no longer show up on the campaign map in a latest patch, so I'm very paranoid about them. Okay, we're just gonna have you slow down, take a listen. And let's have our planes kind of head up here, make sure everything is clear. And you know what? We'll send our Vals. We'll send 1 flight of Vals over here. Maybe we'll just send 2 flights. 2 flights of Vals. We'll keep 1 flight in reserves just in case that other task force is out here. However, I'm starting to think it is not. They may have slipped past. Okay, Fubuki starts speeding up with the rest of the formation. And maybe we'll just be able to blast these 2 destroyers with air power. Let's check for torpedoes. I don't think there are torpedoes. I think it's just the 2 destroyers. Normally the enemy would have launched by now. Okay, perfect. Well, let's go get them. Okay, the enemy destroyers seem to have a couple of brain cells because they are running away. So I'm going to commit our 3rd flight of Vals here because it doesn't seem like there's anything else in the area. It's 1800 hours as well. These guys are probably pretty low on fuel, and we'll have to head back to the carrier soon anyway, so we might as well utilize them now, because I don't think our surface assets are going to reach them in time before they reach the boundary here. Let's see what these destroyers are. So this one's already damaged. Apparently, both of them are already damaged. So I have bombed these 2 destroyers in the past. Must have happened. Let me get a report. What's their, yeah, moderate damage, minor, okay. Alright. Well, they're still out here, apparently. They will not escape this time. Which one looks rougher? This one, probably, huh? Look at all that charring. Alright. You guys begin your attack. You guys begin your attack. And you begin your attack. Let's see this is red flight. Okay, you 2 are going to break off and attack number 2, so we have an even number of Vals attacking each warship. Okay, this flight is about to go in, probably going to push over here any second. And I love this skybox, it looks very pretty out right now. Destroyers are booking it. We'll see. Our Val pilots have had rather bad luck attacking destroyers in recent episodes. Maybe their luck will change. Give me something good. That was pretty good, I think. A couple of bomb hits. It looks like 1 big bomb hit at least. 3 bomb hits. Not bad, not bad. Okay, these Vals are running out. We got this flight coming in now, along with this flight, which we want to run over here. They're not in a great position just yet. This destroyer is much, much slower now. Okay. First flight of 2 is pushing over, and the second group should push over soon. Let's check this destroyer. She seems dead in the water. As a matter of fact, she is sinking. There we go. Okay. 1 bomb hit. There we go. Good job, boys. Let's see about this one. Maybe we'll get something here. Bombs away. And 1 hit. Right amidships. Perfect. And they shot down a Val. You bastards. Alright. 1 Val destroyed. Okay. Looks like Flight 4, the entirety of this flight, will commit to sinking number 2, who is up in smoke. We've lost 1 Val for 1 destroyer. Let's get some... Okay, no time compression right now. That's right. And here we go, yellow flight. What's her speed? She's making 30 knots, so she's pretty much going full speed right now. And I do apologize for my voice. I am a little under the weather right now. Hopefully it's not too distracting. Okay, Vals are attacking. And that other destroyer went down quick. She is already under the waves. Okay, here we go. Good luck, Val pilots. Hopefully all 4 of you make it out of this one. Okay, diving down. And bombs away. Okay, flipped here. There we go. Beautiful. 1 Val destroyed. And that was, what, 3 or 4 hits? Okay. The rest of the Vals are getting out of there. 2 Vals downed. 3 hits. 3 direct hits. Not too shabby. She is slowing down quite rapidly, already down to 14 knots. And, okay. Guns have ceased. And she is sinking. There we go. 2 destroyers sunk. Now we just need to find those cruisers. Well, we weren't able to find that cruiser group near Task Force 1. However, we have found another cruiser group near the New Hebrides. I-40 here is in position to attack, and we have quite a few cruisers here. We are going to attack number 3, I think. I did maneuver 3 of our friendly subs into the area, hoping to do a kind of a Wolfpack attack here. Unfortunately, only 1 entered the tactical battle, so that's just the way it is. Let's change course and get ready for all of our torpedoes. We have 6 loaded and ready to go. We will fire a spread of 6. And here we go. Periscope depth we are already at. Reduce speed to 4 knots. And upscope, please. Okay. And there they are. Looks like we have a Brooklyn, Atlanta, and probably another Cleveland there, huh? Well, we are going to go for... Did I say that was a Cleveland? It looks like 2 Brooklyns. Am I seeing things? Yeah, I think I am. Alright, this is the one we will target. Let's bring up our recognition manual and make sure I'm not misidentifying this. Where is she? Okay, we'll just bring these up. And backtrack a little bit. Yeah, Brooklyn class. How many do they have left here? Looks like they have 4 left. And indeed, that is a Brooklyn. Okay, well, identify her as such. Our solution is 60% already. Not too bad. Let's adjust course. Get ready to get the hell out of here really quickly. What's the current sea state? Sea state 5. It is quite choppy, a little gross out. Okay, torpedoes. We will fire maybe 2-degree spread. We're just going to completely commit to obliterating this cruiser. We'll fire all 6 at her. Firing multiple salvos just doesn't work too well in this game, for me anyway. And yeah, 2-degree spread, that's probably, yeah, it should be fine. What's our range? 3 kilometers. Okay, give some time compression. It looks like our solution's maxing out at 84. We can turn our radar on, and that should bump it up. 90%, yeah. Okay, 94%, looking pretty darn good. And 98. Make sure, let's continue to change our course. And there we go. I think we should be good. 2.7 kilometers out. She is moving too, 24 knots. All right, tubes 1 through 6, fire. And there they go. All right, all torpedoes, hopefully running hot, straight, and normal. Yep, looking good. Time to turn around and dive. Scope down, radar off, go down to 120 meters, please. Increase speed to 6 knots. While we make this getaway. Torpedoes looking pretty good on the map anyway. And we'll see if we have 6 hits here. 6 torpedoes should be more than enough to absolutely destroy this thing, and it looks like we do have our hits. Let's take a look. And there we go. Yeah, that's good. Probably could have gone for a 3-degree spread, but this should be enough. Wow. 1 torpedo, it looks like, either went in front or ran under. That's fine. She's done. Yeah, Brooklyn struck by all those torpedoes. She is slowing down, almost dead in the water. Let's get ready to retreat, start that timer. And there we go, Brooklyn is sinking. We're going to send more subs in this area and we can take out a few more of these cruisers. And maybe try to organize a Wolfpack attack. I would like to do that. I was kind of surprised we didn't have more subs in the area. I kind of stacked them all up here. I'll show you on the map. Timer's at 150 some seconds. Boat is turning around. Oh boy, we may have a collision. Sound the alarms. No, it looks like they're okay. Alright. Of course, they are using their sonar now. And we can use a little bit of time compression while this poor Brooklyn sinks. Okay, and here we have it. Left combat, 1 Brooklyn sunk, 7 command points gained, 9,700 tons sent down to the bottom. And we can see here, I had all these subs right here, but they just didn't gain contact. I also have this bug, I guess. It says Task Force 1 has encountered something. Can't really do anything there. I may have to just save and reload. We'll see if that fixes that. We also have these 3 destroyers in the area near our subs. I've been just ignoring them for the time being. I really don't want to tangle with a bunch of destroyers if I can help it. But we will spread these subs out and begin hunting down those remaining cruisers and try to sink them. I may send even more of our subs down here to kind of help out. We have relocated the enemy task force. Let's go get them. They are not too far away, about an hour away. And here we go. We have engaged at noon on September 7th, 1942. Let's go ahead and launch a float plane. There we go. All right, let's begin. And start. Where are these guys? This is going to be the final engagement, I think. See what we got going on. Let's have our Pete search. Head up here, maybe. We were heading straight for them. Can I see them through the binoculars? They may be too far away. Can we just retreat automatically? No, we can't. Okay. Let's cancel that. Their float plane is flying towards us. Ours is flying towards them. And it sounds like our anti-aircraft guns are opening fire on their Kingfisher. Okay, let's have our Pete kind of head that way. Do I see anything up here? No, I see their plane though. Getting shot at. Interesting. Oh, this poor Kingfisher. It'll probably survive knowing our anti-aircraft gunners, but it is what it is. No visual yet, but at least we have them in the area. We can continue to track them and hopefully engage them soon. All right, opening fire. New ship. Here we go. Here she is. Looks like she's turning around. Ugh, are they really going to run away? This is most unfortunate if they do. Alright. Blast that thing out of the sky. I mean, come on, guys. Hey, she is getting hit. We did hit the plane. I saw some little sparks flying off of it. Decided to fly directly over Yamato. Okay, there we go, finally. About time. Down she goes. Well, I'm thinking I'm going to attempt to re-engage on the campaign map. These guys are 26 kilometers away, and I can't use time compression because they are actually shooting at me. It's just going to take too long to get up here, so we are going to disengage and try to re-engage on the campaign map, hopefully at a closer distance. Well, the enemy task force is trying to run away. We'll see if we are actually able to catch them. Looks like they just launched a float plane. We'll see though. Maybe they'll change course and we will be able to catch them that way. Well, it is now nighttime and it looks like they have outrun us. We are going to get Task Force 1 up back to Guadalcanal and we'll continue to patrol these waters. Okay, here we go. That last cruiser group we encountered near the New Hebrides is back. I-37 and I-39 have engaged. I grouped them up to see if we could try to get a Wolfpack attack going, so we are going to do that now. Of course, the two cruisers are going to be our priority targets. And it looks like that's target number 3 and target number 2 here. We will see what we can do here. Okay, we should be good to engage. I-39 is going to fire first. She's going to fire 6 torpedoes with a 3-degree spread at the Brooklyn. She is just under 3 kilometers away from the target. Okay, fire. I-37 will fire next. She is firing at the Atlanta. 6 torpedoes, 3-degree spread, fire. All right, let it rip. We'll see. Hopefully we can get hits on at least one of them and sink them. It's kind of hard to get into a great position here, but hopefully it is serviceable enough for our needs. I'm kind of worried about the torpedoes destined for the Atlanta, because it does look like the Brooklyn's going to eat torpedoes first, and this destroyer may eat some of the torpedoes that are meant for the Atlanta, and it does look like that is going to happen here. Oh well, Brooklyn's about to eat her torpedoes. Looking good. Oh, this one's probably going to get hit first by the looks of it. Well, here we go. We can always re-engage. 2 hits. And geez, that Brooklyn's getting torn up. And so is this little destroyer. Yikes. And that destroyer saved the Atlanta by eating every torpedo meant for it. Amazing. Alright, well that's fine. That destroyer is definitely done for. No doubt about that. Let's turn I-39 around. We do have our stern torpedo tubes. No, we don't. We don't have stern torpedo tubes. What's the reload time? 157 seconds. Both are going down. We are going to retreat, and we will sink the Atlanta in a separate engagement. Let's get out of here. Overall, pretty solid attack, though, despite this destroyer blocking all of our torpedoes meant for the Atlanta. A very heroic effort on her part. Alrighty, I-37 and I-39 are re-engaging. It's time to sink these last 2 ships here. Let's break off. Number 2 will target, you know what? Number 2, we're just going to make it easy. And number 1 is going to target number 1. We are going to wipe this entire little force out. Okay, I think we are good to fire. I-39 is going to fire at the Atlanta first. She is just over 2 kilometers away. I-37 is 1.6 away from the Mahan. Okay, 6 torpedoes, 3-degree spread at the Atlanta. Fire. And there we go. All right, I-37. We're just going to fire. We're not going to fire all 6. 4 torpedoes, 1-degree spread at the Mahan. Fire. Okay, torpedoes away. And I did not mean to use time compression. Let's look at the map. All torpedoes are running hot straight normal towards their targets. All things considered, looking pretty good. Rather in sync, it looks like our torpedoes meant for the Atlanta are going to hit just ahead of those meant for the Mahan. But these torpedoes heading for this Atlanta look like they are just going to be devastating. Let's watch, shall we? There's the wakes. Hopefully, yep, there we go. It's like all 6 torpedoes hit her in the stern. And there we go. This one's getting struck by 2. 1 dud, actually. 3. All right, all 4 hit. We had 1 dud, unfortunately. Which is quite rare, but I think that's enough. It looks like... I think the Atlanta's dead in the water by the looks of it. And bow is just sticking out of the water. Yep, speed is 0. The Mahan is still moving, however, after taking 3 torpedoes. I mean, she has to sink. There's no way. I gotta say, I feel like destroyers are a little resilient to torpedoes in this game. They're not the tin cans generally think of. Although, that being said, I think the Mahan will sink here. It's just going to take a little time. Well, you know how I said I thought the Mahan would sink? I'm starting to reconsider. I think it's going to get away, actually. But that's fine. The Atlanta's dead in the water. We are going to fire a couple more torpedoes at her. I'm just going to do manual firing. 1 torpedo, no spread. We're going to aim for... God damn it. Well, that just fired at the Mahan, so whatever. We have 1 torpedo heading towards the Mahan. Do manual firing. We have 2 in the tubes ready to go. We'll aim for midships there. Alright, at the Atlanta. That torpedo was a waste, of course. It's just going to head towards the Mahan and probably miss for sure. If that hits, I will be mighty impressed with my crew and their skills here. All right, this torpedo is running for the Atlanta. We'll just fire one for now and see how that looks. Hopefully it's enough to sink her. I mean, she is taking on a lot of water in the stern. And here we go. Here's our torpedo. Looks like right at the forward stack. Okay, solid hit there. Not bad. Looks like it started another fire as well. We'll wait to see the results and then possibly fire another torpedo if need be. And there we go. That other torpedo was enough to sink her, and the Atlanta is now going down. This destroyer is still sailing away. If we just target her, what's her current speed? 13 knots. I mean, she's getting out of here. We'll see. Maybe this torpedo will hit. That would be hilarious. We'll wait and see for those results. And there we go. Before the torpedo even arrived, the Mahan is going down. So that's good. I mean, if it survived 3 torpedoes, that'd be kind of ridiculous. I do want to see if this torpedo is going to hit her. That would be quite fascinating. And no, it doesn't look like it is. There's our torpedo. Going to run right along her. All right, well, another successful attack. That's an entire task force wiped out by our subs. After a short and very intense campaign, the Empire of Japan is victorious. We have destroyed a total of 212 enemy ships. This includes 2 aircraft carriers and 6 battleships. Well over 1.5 million tons was sent down to the bottom. In turn, we have lost 4 submarines and 1 Fubuki-class destroyer. We utilized our air power extremely effectively. However, we did lose a total of 221 aircraft. Most aircraft losses were our slower torpedo and dive bombers. It turns out the Allied victory at Midway was very short-lived. The airfield on Guadalcanal will be extremely helpful for cutting off supplies to Australia and strengthening our outer perimeters. The Pacific War has swung decisively in our favor for many years to come.